Hello, it's Adam Freeland with Harford Financial Group. Simon Sinek has a very famous TED Talk and a book titled Start With Why. In both, he encourages people not to focus on what you do and how you do it, but rather to focus on why you do what you do. Each of us at Harford Financial Group has our own individual why that fuels our professionalism. These whys motivate us to fulfill our mission of serving and providing value so we may help people live their best lives. As the leader of Harford Financial Group, it's important to me that the team understands our collective whys. I want to share 3 of my whys. Why am I committed to easing the minds of clients who are burdened with financial stress? Why am I committed to daily excellence? And why I'm committed to service? I'm committed to easing the minds of clients who are burdened with financial stress. Money is not everything in life, but when you constantly worry about it and know that it limits your options, it can generate so much stress. I know this firsthand. My dad was a Vietnam combat veteran with the Marines. Unfortunately, he suffered post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. And since this was not something people were diagnosed with in those days, he turned to alcohol to treat it. As a result, my mom, sister, and I really struggled financially to make ends meet. I remember being embarrassed because I could not do the things my classmates did. I will never forget my family and I huddling around a space heater with our coats on because my parents could not afford to pay the oil bill. Fortunately for us, we had a wonderful extended family of grandparents, aunts, uncles, and others. Together, they provided love, emotional support, and financial assistance. I understand the struggle of not being able to make ends meet, and it has driven me to learn as much as I can to be financially successful. Several of us at Harford Financial Group have similar stories, and it helps us empathize with our clients through highs and lows. My second why is commitment to daily excellence. There are 2 people that really instilled this into me, my mom and my grandfather. My mom had very high standards for my sister and I. She checked our schoolwork and grammar and content errors, marked them up, and made us redo it all until it was right. Additionally, she worked in an accounting department and would bring my sister and I in to work with her. She always told us she had higher expectations for us than she did for the adults on her team. I was required to spend 30 minutes a day weeding my grandparents' gardens. If it was not done to my mom's specifications, I'd have to go back and do it over again. On top of that, my grandfather expected me to stack wood and organize his tools exactly as he instructed us to do. It's easy to see that my mom was influenced by my grandfather, just as I was influenced by them both. Neither were trying to be hard on my sister and I. They were simply trying to teach us to always do our personal best. When I read Steve Jobs' biography, I learned something interesting. He was equally focused on the inside appearance of his Apple products just as much as he was on the outside. He spoke of his dad, who was a cabinet maker. Steve asked his dad one day why he spent so much time on the inside of the cabinets because no one could see them. You can mess them up and no one would know. His dad replied, "But I would know." When I read that, I could immediately identify. This was the same lesson my mom and grandfather tried to teach me. At HFG, we each are driven by our own collective and individual standards of excellence and professionalism. Most of us inherited these traits from loved ones, just as I have. Finally, why do I serve? I'm honored to have served in the United States Navy. I was in active duty for 6 years on the USS South Carolina and was stationed in the nuclear power and propulsion program. Serving in the military makes one love this country so much. I think of the scene in A Few Good Men. Lieutenant Commander Joanne Galloway, played by Demi Moore, described the role of a Marine perfectly. They stand on a wall and say, "No one's going to hurt you tonight." I feel that way about our clients. We are there to look out for them and serve as their fiduciary. We do everything we can while complying with all the industry regulations so our clients can live their best lives and look out for their families. I really enjoyed the motivational speaker Wayne Dyer. He always said the question we need to ask and the prayer we need to say is, "How may I serve?" I believe you can't truly be happy by just achieving your own goals. We all have to serve others to find meaning, purpose, and happiness. It's the fuel. We hear about the wonderful things that our clients are doing with their families, the community, and causes that mean something to them. These stories continually impress us and inspire us to do more. We hope that this was helpful in understanding our whys a little bit better. Our business means so much, and it is the whys that truly matter for you and for us.